Are you free? If so, you're in a minority. Only 40% of the world's population is completely free, warns Freedom House after a year, marked by terrorism and brutal tactics. A striking 85% of the population in the Middle East and North Africa is not free as events in war-torn Syria and the spread of extremist factions such as Islamic State hit home. Egypt, Freedom House warns, is sliding down a dangerous slope with sham elections and a crackdown on dissent, but the Egyptian president disagrees.
Protests in Egypt are not forbidden, but unrest is very dangerous for Egyptian security and stability. Egypt is in the midst of a war against terrorism, against extremism. So in order to strike the balance between freedoms and the liberty to protest and the stability of that big country, this is a formula that is very significant and has to be taken into consideration when we look at the situation in Egypt.
In Eurasia, the situation is not much better. 79% of the population is not free after a year dominated by the conflict between Ukraine and Russia. Can a resolution be found? Not as long as the blame game continues.
We have all the necessary background, solid platform for the peace. And this platform is the Minsk Agreement. The main key element of this peace format is 12 points. Unfortunately, none of these conditions Russia will fulfill.
We do hope that the turning point is close. Escalation is going from the Kyiv side, not from our side.
On the opposite end of the spectrum, only 1% of inhabitants in the Americas are not free. But the report highlights organized crime and gang violence in several Central and South American countries. The normalization agreement between Cuba and the U.S. was the major event in the region. But Europe takes the crown with no country ranked as not free, and with freedom is at its highest. But all is not rosy. Hungary's leading political party is playing a dangerous game, and Turkey's government is increasingly meddling with the anti-corruption and judicial mechanisms.